Okay, this is the main entry gate to the property. We're kind of looking north. This is 40 acres. 40 acres of horse property, a getaway property, whatever you want to do with it. This road, this driveway, goes pretty much up through the middle of the property. It's totally fenced. This is all part of the 40 acres. All of this fences off in the distance. Up in there, the trailer is up ahead there. This fence here is not at the edge of the property. It just fences off a little field. The fence at the edge of the property is way over there that you can barely see. This is all just open grazing country, open country for playing on snowmobiles or ATVs or motorcycles. We'll bring the kids up here, and as we're walking up the road toward the trailer, we'll just take a little pan around. This is over toward the south east, and that's the Great Salt Lake, the northwest corner of the Great Salt Lake. It's an absolutely beautiful view, and you get that view out the kitchen window. These are the Raft Rivers, and just on the other side of those is Idaho. This is looking toward Park Valley, and you cannot see any of Park Valley here at all. It's still a couple, 3 miles away, and there's just enough of a little ride. So no lights at night from Park Valley. It's just absolutely pitch black here at night, and even the lights of Salt Lake are just a slight little glow on the horizon, and you see absolutely no lights, no direct lights from Salt Lake, and the nights here are just spectacular. We'll take a little detour, go down this little side road and go see this First Out building, which is just to the east side of the main driveway to the house. It's a smiley face building. Horses will be smiling when they can get in here out of the... So here's this building, just a little shelter. Nothing in here, it's just open. A good place to store things, or let your horses in here, or do what we do with it, which is essentially nothing. And it can be fenced off and formed into its own little area. We're going to take another little detour. There's the smiley face building, looking around toward the east. There's the shed that makes a nice little workshop, and you can kind of see the trailer in the back. Propane tank. You can see the telephone pole there where power is brought in. All of the utilities here. We have water, a septic system, power. You can take a hot shower and watch TV at night. There's even a TV. And we get really good reception. And there's your nearest neighbor, which is probably about a half a mile from here. It's the Pugsleys. In the northwest corner of the property, and this is where the well is. Here's the well. This covering flips down, and there's quite a big area down below that you climb down in to get to the well. Everything's all insulated. We've never had any water freeze or anything. There's a watering trough there and a float for so you can have water in it, or you can just turn the whole thing off. And all this land around here is just open grazing land that is owned by the locals. They formed a little corporation called the Hereford Corporation, and they rarely do anything with it except run cows for a little while. Most of the time the cows are up in the mountains. So for a little bit you'll have some cows walking around in these fields to the north of you. And other than that, it's just nothing. Interesting, this little trail, you can't really tell it, but this is where an overland stage used to run back 120 years ago when the steam engines ran across, and the first transcontinental railroad ran right across the base of those mountains there. It's just kind of approaching the trailer and that stuff from the well side. There's the workshop. There's a tractor, the blade. Let's do a little maintenance around the place, and it is part of the deal. the trailer. The Jeep, however, is my Jeep. I keep my Jeep. The area around the trailer is all fenced. There's the out workshop area, and just a quick pan around the yard, as it were. Low maintenance yard. Storage area, or you can turn it into a workshop. And like all good workshops, it's kind of messy right now. The personal stuff, just my personal things, hand tools and so forth, I'd keep. But all the farm implements and the miscellaneous things that are needed around a ranch like this would stay. Also, there's electricity, lights, and it has 220 wires coming out here. The 220 wires are not connected. They need to be connected to the power pole, and they are, to the fuse, to a circuit breaker, and a outlet needs to be connected here. But the cable is installed, and everything's all underground. So you could easily have 220 volts here. Okay, speaking of infrastructure, up there's a cell tower that has 3G. We have superb coverage. There's a yard light that you can run or not run. You can turn on automatically, or we just leave it off because it kind of irritates us. Power does come into the building. There's water, and believe it or not, there is fiber optics for internet, high-speed internet. We don't have it connected, but it runs right there. It's just a matter of making the phone call and telling them to hook it up. Also, you notice there's a TV antenna on the roof. It's because we have television, and we have really good television coverage for the channels out of Salt Lake.
This is the 2-bedroom, 2-bath trailer that is included with the property. To us, it's just an accessory to all of the other stuff you're getting. Here's the master bedroom. It has a bathroom off to the side of it, and a fairly large bathroom with a tub and a shower. The bedroom furniture stays with the house. There's a bit of a walk-in closet. Won't show you that. Everybody's got a walk-in closet these days.
Yeah.
Washer and dryer are included. The dryer's been plumbed for propane. And this is the little kitchen area, relatively new kitchen floor that we put in ourselves. Just a standard kitchen, a propane stove, microwave, etc. Fabulous view out the window. The
cabinet, all the furnishings and stuff in there, the utilities.
All of the pots, pans, dishes, etc. go with the house. We have no need for them. The fridge stays. Moving on into the living room area, all of the living room furniture stays. There's 2 easy chairs, a couch, TV, VCR, DVD player. We'll come on down here and take a left into the other bedroom, which right now we are just using for tools and storage, but it is a full bedroom and has its own bath right off of it with a tub shower.
Tools.
This is a good place to keep your tools, by the way.
Yeah.
We're taking most of our tools with us, but you'll have to use this tool board.
Yeah. Oh, the freezer?
Oh, yes. I almost forgot. There is a small chest freezer, which we are including with the property.
And vacuum cleaner. It's lots of little extra goodies.
Lots of little extras. Brooms. You really don't need anything. Now, this is a sitting room that the prior owners had built onto the side of the trailer, and it's actually our favorite room in the house. It has windows all around with great views. It has a wood-burning stove to keep you warm in the wintertime, lots of breezes in the summertime, and just a fantastic view out toward the north end of the Great Salt Lake.
Yeah, the camera is not going to respond real well to the light, but you can see the Great Salt Lake out there, the corner of the Salt Lake, and all that property, all that stuff is part of the 40 acres.
And then just out to the back, we have a little patio area with a Rubbermaid dining table that stays, and 2 barbecue grills. One works, the other one sort of works.
A nice little fire pit. It's just great to come in the evening and build a little fire, just have your own little private campground, and then go inside and take a warm shower. sleep in a warm bed.
The trailer was built in 1970, so it's a pretty old trailer, and it's being sold as is. Really what we're selling is this fantastic 40 acres, all of the infrastructure, the stuff that you would want for your horses and everything else.